Welcome to Daily Gossip. You will get daily Hollywood updates here. Remember to subscribe for the latest videos. Get ready to dive into the extraordinary bond between two reality TV powerhouses, Tammy Slaton and Vanessa Cross. Their unlikely friendship has become one of the most inspirational and empowering stories on television. This is the full story of their journey together. Tammy Slaton and Vanessa Cross are names that have become familiar to millions thanks to the overwhelming success of their respective TLC reality shows, 1000 Taiwan LB Sisters and 1000 Taiwan's LB Best Friends. These series, which focus on the emotional, physical, and mental challenges of living with obesity, have managed to do something truly rare in reality television. They've given viewers a raw, unfiltered look at the human experience through the lens of body image, weight struggles, health, and friendship. But even among the emotional highs and lows of these programs, one narrative has stood out above the rest: a deeply moving and authentic bond formed between Tammy and Vanessa. Their connection transcends TV tropes and offers a much-needed reminder of the power of friendship in the face of adversity. Today, we take a closer look at how these two brave women became not only allies, but soul sisters, supporting each other through some of the darkest and brightest moments of their lives. Tammy Slaton first appeared on TLC with her sister Amy in 1000 LB Sisters, a series that showcased their combined weight loss journeys. Tammy, known for her sharp wit, emotional transparency, and at times explosive personality, quickly became a focal point of the show. Her struggles were severe. She faced serious health complications, including multiple hospitalizations, limited mobility, and the overwhelming emotional weight of fighting her food addiction while under the pressure of millions of viewers. For Tammy, the road was long and winding, filled with moments of regression, loss, frustration, and ultimately, small yet powerful victories. She was fighting not only to lose weight, but to rediscover a sense of identity and self-worth that had long been buried beneath years of pain. Meanwhile, on 1000 LB Best Friends, Vanessa Cross took the spotlight with a different group dynamic. Her story ran parallel to Tammy's in many ways. She too was fighting a lifelong battle with obesity, health issues, and self-image. Vanessa's journey, however, came with a twist. She was surrounded by a group of equally determined women who formed a tight-knit support circle. What stood out about Vanessa was her infectious laugh, her openness about her fears, and her ability to lift up those around her even while she struggled. She was every bit as strong and stubborn as Tammy, yet had a deeply empathetic side that drew people toward her. So how did these two meet? Surprisingly, it wasn't through production teams or TLC executives. It was through the internet. As both women began gaining popularity on social media platforms like TikTok and Instagram, fans started tagging them in the same posts, sharing clips of their most relatable or heart-wrenching moments, and drawing comparisons between their experiences. Eventually, the two women began following each other, exchanging messages, and slowly building an online rapport that soon grew into real-world friendship. What began as mutual admiration turned into frequent video calls, long emotional conversations, and eventually, in-person visits that solidified their connection. When Tammy and Vanessa finally met in person, the chemistry was undeniable. Both had been through similar struggles: shame, failed diets, surgeries, critics, and even internet trolls. But in each other, they found something they hadn't quite experienced before: complete, unconditional understanding. Vanessa didn't judge Tammy for her outbursts, and Tammy didn't pity Vanessa for her setbacks. They simply listened, encouraged, and celebrated one another in a way that was shockingly rare on reality television. Together, Tammy and Vanessa began to rewrite the narrative around obesity on TV. Instead of just focusing on the weight loss itself, they started highlighting the mental health aspects, the trauma of food addiction, the role of emotional eating, and the healing power of genuine friendship. For Tammy, who had often been portrayed as combative or stubborn on her show, Vanessa's gentle encouragement brought out a softer, more reflective side. For Vanessa, being around someone who truly got it allowed her to drop her guard and be vulnerable in new ways. Fans began to notice this shift almost immediately. Social media lit up with posts about how inspiring it was to see Tammy smiling more, laughing, and speaking with a sense of calm and purpose. Vanessa, too, seemed to grow in confidence, often attributing her motivation to Tammy's bravery and openness. Together, they created a feedback loop of positivity, each pushing the other to go further, heal deeper, and live bolder. But their friendship wasn't without challenges. Tammy continued to face serious health issues, including hospitalizations and a period where her oxygen levels dropped to life-threatening levels. During this terrifying time, Vanessa was one of the first to reach out publicly with messages of support, love, and strength. Privately, she made calls, sent care packages, and checked in regularly. She wasn't just a friend, she was family. And when Vanessa faced her own health scares, including setbacks with her weight loss journey, Tammy returned the favor with emotional check-ins and words of encouragement. What truly sets this friendship apart is how public they've been about both the highs and the lows. In a world where reality TV often glosses over the hard stuff in favor of drama or sensationalism, Tammy and Vanessa have taken a different route. They've shown up on social media, makeup-free, crying, venting, and laughing. They've admitted when they've fallen off the wagon, when they've been depressed, and when they've felt like giving up. And through it all, they've lifted each other up, not with empty platitudes, but with real empathy and action. Their fans have responded with overwhelming support. Facebook groups, Reddit threads, and YouTube comments are filled with people sharing how Tammy and Vanessa's friendship has inspired them to reconnect with their own friends, seek help, or start their own wellness journeys. Some have even written letters saying that watching these two women support each other has literally saved their lives. And it's not just fans taking notice. Other reality stars have reached out too. Behind the scenes, Tammy and Vanessa have become something of a power duo within the TLC universe, with rumors swirling about possible collaborations in the future. There's talk of a joint podcast, wellness retreats, and even a book that would detail their shared journey and the lessons they've learned along the way. What's most beautiful about their bond is that it's rooted in authenticity. These are not two celebrities performing for the camera. They are real women who have faced immense pain, trauma, and pressure, and have chosen to rise together instead of compete. In doing so, they have created a rare and precious example of female friendship that cuts through the noise of modern media and touches something real in people's hearts. Their friendship also challenges our perceptions of what support really looks like. It's not always about grand gestures or perfect timing. Sometimes it's just sitting on a couch, crying with someone who understands. It's texting, "I'm proud of you," after a long day. It's refusing to let someone give up on themselves, even when they're ready to. It's celebrating the wins, mourning the losses, and showing up again tomorrow. As both women continue on their journeys, their bond remains a source of strength and inspiration. Tammy has recently undergone weight loss surgery and is making major strides in her health. Vanessa is also progressing steadily, exploring fitness, new hobbies, and opportunities to use her voice as an advocate for body positivity. Together, they are setting a new standard, not for what success looks like, but for what love and friendship can achieve when given room to flourish. And now, they're not just walking this path for themselves. They're walking it for every viewer who has ever felt unseen, judged, or left behind. Their message is clear. No matter where you are in your journey, you are not alone. There is strength in vulnerability, hope in connection, and healing in love. The journey is not easy, but it is so much lighter when you don't have to walk it alone. So let us all take a page from the story of Tammy Slaton and Vanessa Cross. Let us be kinder, more patient, and more willing to show up for the people in our lives. Let us challenge the toxic standards we've been taught and instead celebrate progress, no matter how small. Let us find our people, the ones who see us fully and love us anyway. As Tammy and Vanessa often say in their candid moments, we're not perfect, but we're trying. And honestly, what could be more inspiring than that?